Welcome to Adore India 6 Minutes to Success, a series to upskill college students. I'm your host Vijay, and today we are tackling a critical pillar of career growth, the art of constant skill enhancement. Join us to break down how you can bridge the gap between education and employability. Is Mr. Rishabh Shukla, a learning and project development lead, a project management practitioner, and an expert in skill development workshops, who has gained students across India in mastering 21st century skills. In next 6 minutes, we are going to help you identify and build the tools you need to dive in. For the first question, I'm asking you, sir, how can students identify their most critical gaps before placement season?
See, Vijay, the first thing is the students must think about what are the subjects which is relevant to the industry right now. Let's say, for example, let me give you the example of the IT industry. In the IT industry, basically the main subject which is there for the students, it will be the DSA, right? Data structure and algorithm. I think so. This will be the full form. So this is a very important subject which they will definitely learn about it. Apart from this, they should also need to do some practices, or you can say do some practicals with the new projects which is going on these days. Apart from all these things, the DS and all, they should learn how to communicate like a professional, right? Means basically they must understand whenever they are practicing. Let's say, for example, they are practicing with their colleagues or with their friends. They must assume the person in front of him is a manager or as a project manager who's leading some project, and based on that their communication skills should be in aligned to that thing, right? That will be the practice they need to do. The third and most important thing, be very realistic, right? Don't try to judge the HR. Don't try to mock up or do something which is crazy or something like that. Don't do something. Be very realistic. Be very particular about your answers, whatever you are speaking, whatever you're saying. Be very confident in interpreting the things, right? Let's say you are giving some data driven results to the HR. Make sure you are confident enough to put that results, or you can say to give that particular data in a clarity, right? You need to focus on the clarity part. See, the communication is part is not important. Whether you are good in speaking English, whether you're good in other languages or not, it doesn't define your actual communication. The thing is that whatever you are speaking, whatever you are communicating with those people, it should be clear, it should be concise, plus it should be relevant. So that is the part you need to focus on. So the basic gap they need to do is to research on the subjects which is relevant right now in the industry. Okay.
Moving on with my next question, sir. Which soft
Yeah.
skills should students prioritize to remain competitive in AI driven market?
See, AI has already automated so many things, right? It is dominating the market right now. So the basic skills which they need to learn is the people management skill. They should know how to manage the people. They should know how to manage the team, how to work with the team. Second is the creativity. AI cannot enhance or decrease your creativity. You should have your own creativity aura, which should be reflected with the use of AI tools. That you need to do. Third, be very realistic with your prompts, right? Whatever you want, and that should be result driven, or you can say that should be irrelevant to the project which you are giving the prompt to the AI tools and all that, right? So basically, the people management skills they should focus on. Be very humanistic, right? Try to humanize the thing. Means whatever answers you get from the AI tools, try to humanize them. Try to learn the emotional factor, or you can say the emotional quotient into that thing. So basically these things can't be replaced by AI. First, the people management skills. Second is the creativity. Third is the confidence which you have. Fourth is basically the interpersonal skills, means how we are managing the conflict, how we are managing the disturbance or problem in any area of work, right? Those things can't be replaced by AI. So I think so these are the skills which they definitely practice, and people management skill is the most important.
Yes, sir. Moving on with the next question. What is the most effective ways for student to balance theory with the practice to ensure skill actually becomes a habit?
I think so. They should try to research on the topics that is relevant right now. Plus, they should also understand that the internships are really important. They don't try to wake this opportunity. I'm telling you, it is a very practical thing because I'm talking to the HRs, I'm talking to the founders, CEOs, and everyone. Whatever the things, the conclusion which I'm getting from them is basically they are lacking the skills which is relevant to the industry plus whatever they have done in the internship, it is not up to the mark as per the company point of view. So I think so they should first focus on the internship, try to, you know, for getting the good internship they should have some kind of practical projects or practical running projects with them. That will definitely help them to snatch. Plus, whatever practical projects they are actually explaining to the HR or to the founder, it should be not so accurate, but it should be aligned to the present project going on in that industry. That is the most important thing which they should focus on. Second most important thing is they try to do the freelancing. Even if you are not paid, even if you don't get a single penny, just do freelancing, right? Try to reach the clients, try to showcase your things, try to do the presentations, to make your own PPT. Don't use AI for the PPT, I'm telling you, right? Humanize it. Try to make your own PPT and try to showcase those PPT to the prospective clients which you want to reach. The LinkedIn is a good platform. You can directly reach to the recruiter. You can give them message request or something like that. That can actually help them, to make that candidate a practically knowledgeable, which is really important and relevant to the industry right now. So theory part is important to just know the basics, but whether that basic is relevant at the present moment or not, that is the most important thing. So they should try to, Google search or, try to find out with the Google Trends what are the things that is relevant based on whatever the branch which he or she is learning on it. Right? That is the important thing.
Thank you for your wonderful and insightful podcast, sir. We really have a great
Yeah.
time with you. Thank you.
Yeah. 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 Thank you, Vijay. Thank you, Vijay. Thank